Hello everybody, WaffleTime here. You know, it seems like every single day I look through my comments and I see the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, nice video, WaffleTime, but when are you gonna do Calamity Zenith Seed with only short swords? Excellent question. I would say when pigs fly, but one of you absolute creatures would send me a video of you throwing a pig off a cliff to get me to do it. So instead, ladies and gentlemen, pro gamers all around, I'm trying Cosmic Arrow's modded short swords. Just a quick disclaimer, as of right now, this mod only goes through pre-hard mode. However, from what I understand, there's going to be a whole lot more in the future. So Cosmic Arrow, the creator of the mod, has graciously sent me a list of every short sword in the game, and I figure it'd be fun to go through each and every single one of them, just to see what they do, what they're capable of, and who we could resize with them. But first and foremost, we're going to have to build some shoddy, disease-ridden NPC housing, and we're going to have to build ourselves a monumental crib. Well, that settles the NPC housing. How about $5,750 a month in rent? No utilities, not even an oven in there. AC? Never heard of it. That brings us to our first weapon, the Shiv. Made with 6 wood, it does 6 melee damage. It's not much, but it's mine. It's not much, but it's mine. That's me when I'm describing my... when I'm... you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, if we're gonna be masters of short swords by the end of this video, we're gonna have to know the ins and outs of them. That's right, we're gonna be so into it, we're gonna delve so deep that we'll be living in a short sword. And to be quite honest, this is more of like an average sized sword. This isn't really a short sword if you think about it. Now that we have a wooden shiv to defend ourselves, I believe the next one we could get is from Cactus. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic, isn't it? Honestly, brother, not bad damage. Not bad damage at all. Don't know how the hell we're gonna kill the wall of flesh with one of these things, but there is something called the Twilight Edge. And that's like the Knight's Edge if it was a short sword, if that makes any sense. So there's a crippling amount of progression. There's 21 short swords to sort through. And to be quite honest, reading through it right now, they seem really, really interesting. Dude, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm personally really keen to see where hard mode goes down the line. But here is the Needlethorn. 8 melee damage, so it's an instant upgrade. And dare I say, it's a tad prickly. It looks really cool. I like that it kind of kept the same stabbing sprite. Are you fucking serious? Why is it so close to the house? I'm not gonna lie to you, the Needlethorn is getting it done. Oh my god. There is a short sword that we could get from slimes. It's called the Gel Cutter. I have no goddamn clue what the drop chance is of those bad boys, so we could move on and hopefully get that naturally. There's a short sword we could get in ice biome chest. There's a short sword we could get in underground desert chest. There's one we could get on sky islands. But there's one cute little reoccurring theme with each and every one of those locations. Everything in each of those biomes that twist my cock and balls into a balloon poodle. So what I'm saying is it's time to gear up. I don't have any torches, so this is the best we're gonna get for a little while. I'm simply going to make the run for some armor, some life crystal action, and maybe, dare I say, some delectable cutesy Hermes boots. Okay. Hermes boots, please. Okay, that works, alright. I'll take it. I'll take what I could get. I don't really have anything, I'll take what I could get. Also got our first life crystal. Nothing tastes sweeter than the goddamn first one, I tell you that. Plenty of ores to go around, which is I'm gonna die. Plenty of ores to go around, which is fantastic, I was trying to say. Look at that. Delectable haul, delectable yield. If this chest doesn't have Hermes boots in it, there's gonna be hell to pay for my future family. Ooh, they got off easy on that one, alright? They got off easy on that one. Don't worry, you guys. I'll find a different excuse, don't worry. Oh my god, if 2 spore skeletons are trapped in the water, I'm taking it out on my future family. Oh no, oh dang. Oh, looks like oh no. Looks like we found a little diamond trove, that's very nice. Wow. 3 gold down the pisser, that's good. First and foremost, we can make ourselves a platinum pickaxe, just so we're able to mine up demonite, make a short sword out of it in the future. Here's a diamond hook, just for the swaggeroony. Not really sure if I have enough for a full set of cack armor. I do, I could have had this the whole time. Dude, we're all cacked out, look at this stuff. Oh great. Did I hit a fucking beach or something? Have I lost my mind? Am I out of my mind? What is going on? Stop, what the fuck? Jesus, man, what happened? Wow. See, this is how you know the swords are average, they're not short, because this is working incredible. Looks like we managed to stumble upon a cute, sweet little vat of demonite. There it is. Let's see if we have enough to make the sword. We absolutely don't. Ebonrazor, 48 melee damage? Holy fuck. Sign me up for more of that juice in my soup, brother. Holy shit. I'll take the expressway down to hell to find some more. I do not care. What the fuck kind of setup is this? I mean, that's fine. I've never seen that before, but that's fine with me. Not a shred of demonite around here, brother. Not a lick. Brothers, sisters, and dryads who could stroke me till I blister. When's the last time you seen a goddamn granite chest in its element? Ooh, I see a little more, brother. I see a smidge more. And a smidge, ladies and gentlemen, is all we goddamn need. Could I get a hashtag smidge in the comments, please? There it is. Alright folks, here's the thing we've been waiting for. The Ebonrazor. Looks cursed, probably is. Give me that goddamn thing. Oh, what the fuck? Look at that! Whoa! Oh, that is so cool. Good damage. Good damage. Holy shit, look at the goddamn thing. That's badass. Oh, that's incredible. That solves the great ranged crisis of the short sword era. What an upgrade. What an upgrade. Oh my god, I can't get over the swing animation on that. That's so cool. So we have a weapon. We have some pretty decent accessories, but what we don't have is any goddamn armor. We also did skip ahead quite a bit, and I'd like to explore at least a few more short swords before we really jump into the action. I think what kind of comes in that territory is exploring the world a little bit more. Because, for example, there's something called a Sandstone scimitar, and it is found in underground desert chests. So let's jump on down and take a look-see, shall we? Lord knows my favorite place of all time is the deep anal crevices of the goddamn underground desert. Oh wow, would you look at that? We'll have to jump up top after this expedition and see if the curse of Ra is lingering in my soul. Oh, there it is. First chesticle off rip. Let's see if we have the luck. Snake Charmer's flute. That's fantastic. You could charm my snake flute. Not gonna lie, twin, if you're not bringing me to a treasure chest, I'm gonna blow your head smooth off your fairy shoulders. Oh my god. Ancient chisel. Wow. Now that's more up my alley. Not only do we get the goddamn sandstone scimitar, but we also got a magic conch. Beautiful, beautiful. Summons raging sandstorms. What in the goddamn? Wait, the what is going on here? Is there two? Two pyramids? What the fuck, dude? What's going on right now, dude? Oh, no. Okay, it's not two pyramids. It's just the same one snaking down. Okay. We got the sandstorm in a bottle, though. I like that. I like that a lot. Very good to have. All right, man. All right. Hey, man, we're pretty goddamn good equipped, all right? We're feeling pretty solid. I'm really happy we got the magic conch, too, because that means we could teleport on over to a beach, find the shimmer, and from there, folks, you know what happens as well as I do. Infinite money hack of doom and misfortune. We got some Goon Rider boots, which is fantastic. Now that we're back home with our beautiful sandstone scimitar, let's look at this little thing. That's so fucking cool. How long do they stay there? Oh my god, we have to see what this does immediately. What I'm mostly curious about is, does it stay on platforms? No, it doesn't appear as if it does. Those little fuckers kind of got skis, don't they? They go, man. There it goes. That's so cool. Oh my god, look at that. That is so cool. So we might not be able to use this against a handful of bosses just because it falls right through platforms. However, in regard to invasions, I feel as if that's where the sandstone scimitar is gonna peak. That's where I feel like we're gonna spread all the cheeks we could ever imagine spreading. There was a little bit of action right here. I'm wondering if it leads to an enchanted sword shrine. I really hope we have a shrine in this world, because if we don't, we're gonna have to cross our fat nuts and pray that one pops out of a golden crate for us. Please tell me that's one. Oh. What I was saying is, if we manage to get one, we could actually make an enchanted dagger with it. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it could possibly be better than our beautiful, beloved Ebonrazor. However, we'll keep our eyes peeled and see what happens. Oh my god, look at that. There's fucking... Dude. Oh, fucking fantastic. So good. Life is so beautiful and good. Look at that. I can just shimmy on down. I don't give a rat's ass. I can't. I'm no longer capable of shimmying, unfortunately. Fucking right here. If I had just gone up here a little bit, I would have seen it. But here it is. What a goddamn stroke of luck. Emphasis on the stroke. Well, before we find the shimmer, we might as well see exactly what this does. Enchanted dagger summons ghost swords. I needed my copper short sword. I fucking trashed it. Looks like we'll have to craft a new one. And here it is. How beautiful is that? It's forceful. See what this is all about. What the fuck? Look at that. Whoa! Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh my god, that's so sick. Holy shit, we have to find something else to test this on immediately. Okay, yeah, we're able to juggle shit very easily with it. We just have to place the swords right, if that makes any sense. Very cool. I like that a lot. All right, we can scratch that one off the list. However, I'd very much like to find a shimmer, so let's go do that. Looks like our snow is over here, so let's bounce on over to the other side and get a diggin'. No way. Oh no! I almost blew up my shimmer. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. I was trying to say, thank God for scarab bombs, man. Look at the absolute state of this. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news all around. Erectile dysfunction around the world has been cured. Solved entirely. All people had to do was use the enchanted dagger and find out it goes through walls, and suddenly they were bricked up beyond comprehension. Now, isn't that mystical? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this doing wonders for the world? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, the gel cutter, hell yeah! Talk about a double brick, why is it sticky? It's sticky because I got my hands on it. It's shooting goop out of it, man. I need to find something to stick up with this. I don't know if it has any type of effect, but it still is a really good weapon, and considering it drops from slimes, it is sort of a starter weapon, you know what I mean? So that's a fucking solid starter weapon. If we got that right in the beginning, there'd be no groaning or complaining from me, trust. So now there's no better time than ever to hit the goddamn infinite money hack. Excellent, a completely fair and reasonable amount of money. We call this the pro gamer currency exchange around my parts. Some people like it, some people hate it. I absolutely love it. How about some platinum armor to make us feel better about ourselves on the inside? There it is, there it is. New update to the Shortsword Humble Abode. I've had to girthen the base of it a little bit in order to fit more storage. However, every home is about curb appeal, and I figured we could flex every single dagger that we come across. Minus, you know, the ones that we're kind of using currently. However, consider this dagger Valhalla. Let's try this thing on him and see what happens. Oh dear God, the poor bastard never knew what hit him. If you're wondering what we're doing, absolutely pile driving our way down the snow, there just so happens to be a dagger we could get from frozen chests. With that being said, I'm completely and entirely out of spelunker potions, so we're completely decimated on trying to find a chest. Unless we get really, really lucky, and I figure once we have a spelunker, we're gonna want to pop down here anyways. If we don't find... Hello. Please let this be it, I'll come, please. Oh, dude, no, I gotta do it on camera now. Oh, fantastic. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what happens. The Frostbite, however, does almost double damage from this. And it's ice to see you. No blade, but frostburn out that ass. Jesus Christ, what a weapon. Brother, this might be better than our Ebonrazor, I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at the fucking state of it. Oh my God. What a goddamn animal. Holy shit. Oh, this is fun. Who knew short swords could be so damn fun? Wow, man. Very, very, very nice. I like it. Thankfully, we managed to get a whole bunch of gravitation potions in our travels, because the next short sword we're going for is called Starshard, and that one's found in Sky Islands. So you know what they say, nilly vanilly, I really hope a harpy strokes me silly. Let's go Sky Island jumping. You know what's interesting is there is something called the Whirlwind blade, and it's dropped from harpies. I have no clue what the drop chance is like, so let's try and bring these absolute baddies over to a Sky Island so we can properly defend ourselves and or introduce ourselves. Ladies, there's enough for all of you, okay? Please, please, don't fight. Here they come. Any second now they're gonna drift whimsically down. What an absolute juggler. What an absolute melter. I'm getting touched. And because it's harpies, I'm not entirely against it, but still, we got gamer progression to make. Oh, I know that last motherfucker had it. I know it. That's alright, though. That's alright. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let's try and bring the harpy party over to the right this time and see if we have any luck getting our beloved dagger. Here we go. Here we go. First island. Let's see what we get. Oh my God, there it is. Starshard. Wow. Starlight, Starbright, stab my foes with cosmic might. I fucking love it. It says snail speed, which is very interesting. All these other ones say like pretty good damn speed. Oh my God, look at the fucking stars. Oh my God, I just hold it out and what the fuck? That is so OP. That is so OP. Whoa, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. And oh my God, words can't describe how much I like it. If these go through tiles successfully, we might have our wall of flesh buster. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is so fucking cool. I love this so much. What an absolute monster of a weapon. Jesus Christ. The plan is to just sit here with a weight on my mouse until we get what we want. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Whirlwind Blade. Summons tornadoes that drag enemies in. Ooh-wee. What the fuck? Look at this thing. Okay, there was a handful of eaters down here. I don't know where the hell they went. Of course, when you want to experiment with a weapon, they're nowhere to be seen. Oh, here we go, here we go. Let's try this. Let's try this thing. That's an absolute juggle fest. Did you see the harpy get pulled in? Whoa. That is so cool. Oh my God, another one. I like that a lot. I like that a lot more than I'd like to admit, brother. That is good. And the next one I wanted to make is called the Jungle Thorn. Spawns toxic spores that do damage over time. It looks like the Blade of Grass recipe. And thankfully, we have a pretty easy into the jungle. Okay, fucking, cool, dude. Here's some delicious jungle spores. Fantastic. They don't seem to be in short supply, which is great. As much as I'd absolutely love to use the Starshard, Queen Bee is right here, primed up, ready to suck the soul out of me. And I don't want that yet. Goddamn. Goddamn. Well, we almost have everything. We're 3 stingers and 4 spores away from greatness. Yeah, you belong to me now. Oh, this is fantastic. This is so good for crowd control, baby. Go ahead, get in since you want to act a slime. Go ahead. Just look at that goddamn action. That is incredible. Well, we officially have all the stingers that we need, which is fantastic. All that's left is to gather some spores and we're good. And here is the Jungle Thorn. Fantastic. It's broken. Very good. Just my fucking luck. Awesome. Ooh, that's really cool. And it does damage over time as well, right? I wonder if we poison. I don't know what it does. How exciting. See what it does on this poor idiot. Fantastic. That worked, that worked really good. Very, very cool. We're absolutely equipped to defeat the Eye of Cthulhu, I believe. Got a hell of an arena for him right here. But first and foremost, let's try out our arsenal against that of the goblins. First of all, I want to try this bad boy and see how we do. Oh my god. The poor bastards, holy shit. Ironically, I feel like the Ebonrazor might be the weakest of our bunch right now. Everything else is just so killer. Let's try this out. It's going to take a little while for the stars to get down, but I got something coming for him. Fucking trust. Oh my god, what a nasty goddamn weapon. Now quickly, the one I wanted to try out was... my god, it's just as good as I imagined. This is like the event destroyer. This is so good. So good. That and this, I feel like, anything tornado-oriented just fucking demolishes these idiots. I'm gonna paint a mural across all their wives' faces, trust. And it starts with the Sandstone scimitar, baby. It might end with the Whirlwind blade, I'm not gonna lie to you. While, as you can see, the damage is a little bit low, imagine the reforge, though. I'm actually, I'm wondering how this would do against bosses. If it pulls bosses in, that is the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to try this out, but it's kind of broken. I'm noticing the spores fly upwards if we don't kind of swing at the ground, and it does poison them, which is incredible. We're going to be able to debuff the shit out of anything in our way, and I love that. I absolutely love that. And there go the goblins. And wouldn't you know it, there's the Tinkler. Fantastic. Well. There's the rocket boots in the Tinkerer's workshop. Incredible. No, Arback, you're not done until I say you're done. Right now, it doesn't seem as if there's any specific reforges we could get for short swords. However, some can become legendary, it seems, while others are simply godly and demonic. Here are some Spectra ones, lightly worn. Here is also a yellow horseshoe balloon. Fantastic. And I figure, you know, it's nighttime, we have an arena. Why the hell not? Let's try it out. Let's try out the full scope of our arsenal and see what works best. Here is our first weapon, the Ebonrazor. Working solid, very doable. Kinda lags behind us though, you know what I mean? Here is this bad boy. Fucking kinda melts. Kinda absolutely melts. The Enchanted dagger gets it done. This right here, as I mentioned before, not really gonna help us too much in boss fights. Well, fuck, dude, I might be eating my words. That's solid. I thought because it goes through platforms, it wouldn't be too much help, but it certainly feels like it is. Now, if you buckle down, alright, if you buckle down or just ram the living shit out of a boss, the Frostbite will get it done, okay? Let's see if this works at all. It does. It does to an extent. He's able to break out, kind of, but it definitely hinders his movements, which is fucking OP. Here is this. That's actually working really good for this fight, because he's running into every single little bit of it. God damn, did you see the damage? Alright, let's try and finish it with a Starshard and see what happens. Hurry, my scarabs! This is not working. This is not working. Maybe I gotta be like right here and then they'll come down, maybe? I mean, fuck, it worked. It worked. Yeah, okay, I just had to be on the bottom platform. Wow. So far, folks, I'm feeling like we hang on to the Whirlwind Blade, simply for damage control. I think we hang on to the Jungle Thorn, because it fucking melts anything that's large. Starshard? I don't know. Maybe we hang on to that. I'm thinking for now we put back the Frostbite. I'm thinking we put back the Sandstone Scimitar until we have to run another event. The Enchanted Dagger, brother, that's a good goddamn weapon. I think maybe we set it down. Look at how fucking big it is. Whoa! Up next, we have the Eater of Worlds, right? Which I'll prep an arena for right now. However, we're gonna wait to fight him until it's daytime. I think these stars are absolutely gonna cream him, and I'm looking forward to making that happen. However, I also feel like the jungle spores are really gonna do the trick. I'm just gonna set up a little 2-layer arena, and I think that'll make us good. I'm very curious to see what the Whirlwind Blade will do to him. Let's experiment real quick with the Starshard. Let's see what happens if we're just on this level. They're just collapsing on the layer that we're on. So maybe if we have him here, right, and he's kind of jumping around, wiggling around everywhere, we use it and then we pop up and use the Jungle Thorn, make him run into it face first. I think that might be the ticket, because god damn does the Jungle Thorn get it done. I'll put one more layer of platforms right down here, just in hopes that he finds this bottom layer as blocks he could swim through. That way we use the Starshard right down here. He's coming up. He faces a full fucking wrath. And down the old hatch we go. Let's see if we can find some orbs to absolutely bust all over. I mean, look at their bust. I mean, bust them, break. So it appears as if a lot of these orbs are just open access, which is really nice. However, we got a whole bunch of dynamite, a whole bunch of bombs. We might as well goddamn use them. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to drop bombs here, right? And then we're gonna have to scoot up for dear life. Here goes nothing. I'm just gonna chuck fucking 30 of them and we're gonna go. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we have so much vertical maneuverability. We'll be fine. We'll be alright. Who am I kidding? All right, let's try this thing. Let's do it. So right now, a little bit slow, right? A little bit low and slow. Good damage. Good damage. Very, very, very good damage. But you see what I mean where I gotta kind of stay on this layer, otherwise they're gonna break up top. So let me cast about 1,000 of these real quick, and then I will do a whole bunch of this, right? Run right into it. Fucking fool. Idiot. What is this? Eater's teeth? What is that? I think you dropped this. What is this? Whoa! Look at that! That is super cool. That's pretty solid damage, too. That is pretty goddamn solid damage. Not bad at all, brother. Not bad at all. Let's see what this thing does to him real quick. Okay, doesn't quite move him around, but it stops him in his tracks, which is cool. Look at that. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. Stuck. Absolute idiot. Step road even. Let's get down low. How low can we go? I think this was working best, especially considering it's in about 400,000 different pieces right now. I think it would be best to use. Absolutely none of them are hitting. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Maybe we play it safe a little bit and do this. A little bit of this action. That is so cool that his teeth pop out and you could use it as a dagger. What a cool goddamn idea. Honestly, longer fight than I anticipated, but very fair, very balanced from what it feels like. I have about, about 1,000 of his teeth. God damn, is this a solid weapon. Look at that. Look at that. Done already. Very, very nice. What a cool goddamn weapon. I like that. Dude, I am feeling good right now. I am feeling fucking fantastic. Look at that. That's so good. And I forgot to buff. Would you look at that? So what's really cool is now that we defeated him, we can make an altar. And now that we have an altar, we could convert some of our demonite bars into crimtane. And now we can make the crimson fang. Very, very cool. You could hear it pulsing in your inventory. Oh, great. So now not only do I have to hear pulsing constantly from my platinum greaves, but now I also have to hear it from my inventory. That's just fantastic. This is what the weapon itself looks like. It doesn't quite have an effect like this guy as far as I could see. However, I'm curious if it has some life draining properties or something like that. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I might be wrong about it, but let's see. Let's experiment on another eater. It doesn't appear as if there's any life draining. I don't know if that's factual or not, but it doesn't appear as if there is. I don't know what led me to believe there was going to be any type of life draining properties to it. Maybe it was the blood squirting out, maybe it was the pulsing action. However, all in all, still a very cool short sword. We shall slap it up here. I think what I might do is replace the Ebonrazor with the Eater's Teeth. So this is now in our lineup. This is a really, really cool one. I like this a lot. What's really interesting though is we're able to convert Eater's Teeth into Bloody Spine. Bloody Spine happens to be the drop from the Brain of Cthulhu, whereas we got Eater's Teeth because we fought the eater of this big fat horse meat ding dong. So let's see what it does. Let's see what it looks like. You start to feel sins crawling down your back. That sounds insane. Ooh, what the fuck? Look at that. It's shooting out a spine. Look at that. That's so sick. Oh, you know as well as I do what that means. We gotta go try this thing out. Jesus. Does it go through blocks? It appears as if it does. Look at that. Okay, let's try this bad boy out. Let's try and get him chasing us real quick. God damn. Ooh, that is pretty fucking powerful. So the spines shooting out appear to be random, from what I could tell at least. It doesn't appear to be a per swing type of thing. It appears to just come out completely randomly, but I honestly, I don't know which one I like more. I don't know if I like the worm teeth or if I like the bloody spine better. Both are really, really good. I think I like the eater's teeth better just because it's a little bit more consistent. I don't know if that's just me or not. One thing that's really interesting that I was saying is there's another short sword we could get. It's called the Tidebreaker and it's dropped by ocean crates. So I know exactly what we're going to be doing for the next 6 hours. Fish fear me. Women fear me. I am socially inept. There it is. There it is. Let's see. First try, please. Oh, no. Please, please, please. God damn it. Please. Ass. Oh. I am no longer liable for what happens to those around me. This has to be it. Oh my god. And nothing. Come on. I'm going to freak. Okay, I've successfully built up a small stockpile. Let's see. Oh my god. What's going on? And... oh my god. I've officially saved 8 goddamn ocean crates. If we don't get it right now, I don't know if we're ever going to. Here goes nothing. Crate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? I have successfully obtained 5 more, and I'm going to explode if they don't turn into the thing I want. 3 with nothing, 4 with nothing, 5 No, I'm losing my fucking mind here. Alright, here's 5 more. There is clearly something horribly, awfully wrong here with me. Well, folks, here goes nothing. Here's 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I, what the fuck is going on here? What is happening? I tell you what, folks, we're going home. I am no longer subjecting myself to such matters. That was degrading. That was degrading beyond any form of human comprehension whatsoever. What was really fun about that is I managed to masturbate 127 times. Longest baiter in the north, they say. The cool thing though is right now we can make a nightmare pickaxe and go get Hellstone. And with Hellstone, not only can we make armor, but we can also make another short sword, which is very exciting. It's called the Blazebringer, and I'm really excited to see what it's all about. Kinda forgot I haven't gotten all the way to hell yet. Okay. And would you look at that, after about 150,000 years in purgatory lava pouring hell, we managed to make it to the real hell. So now we're gonna gather up as much Hellstone as we possibly can. So funny thing happened, I talked to Cosmic Arrow, the developer of the mod. I said, ain't no way this shit is real. He said, yeah, huh, it's a 15% chance from an ocean crate. I got mine on my second attempt when I was testing. Promptly after that, I said, don't worry, I have several more, let's run it. My future children's souls on the line, this is it. And then you immediately witnessed me not get it. So Cosmic Arrow was nice enough to boost the race to 25%. What I have here for you now, folks, is 14 ocean crates. That's right, your beautiful eyes don't deceive you. But now here come the big guns. Let's see what we get, baby. So far, 4 crates down and absolutely no luck whatsoever. This shit is not real. There's no way. Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, folks, that might have to be something you discover on your own. How cool does a tide turner sound? Unfortunately for me, however, RNGesus has tied me up and kept me in his basement for weeks without food, and repeatedly comes down and holds hot pockets right in front of my face before beating me with rocks. Had to go ahead and make some room for the realest one I know. You already goddamn know it. So to make ourselves feel better from that absolute travesty, let's go ahead and make ourselves an insatiable set of full molten armor. On top of that, here's our brand spanking new short sword, the Blazebringer. Now this seems interesting. It seems right up my alley. A fucking outstanding amount of melee damage. On top of a sick tooltip, some men just want to watch the world burn. Post 3 forge, this bad boy's doing 83 melee damage, and it doesn't appear as if it shoots anything out, but it does seem rather large. You thinking what I'm thinking, folks? You thinking what I'm goddamn thinking? Here's what I'm thinking. You, me, and a sweet date to the dungeon. How does this work? But god damn, okay. It's time to touch Skeletron, everybody. It's time to absolutely tickle that of Skeletron. So here's our arena. I think we'll absolutely have enough room. The question is, what are we going to use as backup? I'm leaning towards the Jungle Thorn, because obviously we don't want to be super close to his big ass noggin. That's one big rule here at WaffleTime Inc. No teethy head from Skeletron. But now our main job is simply to wait till night and get the goddamn party started. Look at that big handsome man in the back, huh? Look at that absolute hunk. No, come back. Come back. Don't leave me. The day I see a cloud in the sky that actually looks like red is the day I sprout wings. God damn this weapon. Oh, I'm really looking forward to trying it out on Skeletron. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Here we go. A little fucking hard to get a hit, but you know, that's how it goes with short swords, I reckon. Good damage though. Good damage, but risky. You know what I mean? Then maybe during this, we just throw some of these down and they'll come down on them, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, wait, how about this? This is a good weapon. Yeah. You know what? That'll be good. If we can't get in or we need to heal, we'll switch over to the worm tooth. I mean the eater's teeth, specifically. Like right here, no reason we shouldn't be teething it up. Fucking A, that damage is disgusting. Holy hell, brother. Gotta get in close. Gotta get the licks in, alright? Now here's the thing, if we are able to, oh my god. If we are able to get in close like you just saw, then we're absolutely able to shred him real well with this. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be danger close with this idiot. But right now, ooh, look at the damage, look at the, ooh, ow, oh shit, oh my god. Risky, but worth it in my opinion. Risky, but fucking worth it. Jesus, the damage on this thing is horrifying, man. I love it. Now this is where we absolutely poke him, alright? This is where we poke on him. Pause. Resume. Now during this phase, we can simply circle around him with that of this bad boy and absolutely decimate him. Now hopefully we're able to get the kill right here. Fuck, that damage is incredible. Jesus. So here in the beautiful, beautiful Fungeon, where stuff could go through walls and I can't shoot through them, as well as there being stuff that could hit me and make me unable to use my weapons entirely, there's a total of 2 daggers we could get from here. 2 daggers. 1 from bones, 1 from golden chests. So we're going to be down here for a little while. Big mama, bring it in. I feel like the Eater's Teeth might be better than the Blazebringer. I might be out of my goddamn gourd in saying that. And you're more than welcome to let me know down in the beautiful comment section below if I am absolutely tripping Dickens. But I don't know, especially during that Skeletron fight, I thought it was fucking outperforming the Blazebringer tenfold. Ooh, what's that? Shinobi Saber, there it is. Super fast, huh? What's that about? I mean, we got one of the things already. We got one of the things. Oh my god, no, they weren't fucking around. It is super fast. Super! God damn. Got fucking decimated. Ooh, wow, that is really good. I like that. I like that, brother. I got this Plantera. She wants me to duca. I told her I'll come scoop her from the jungle. She said, super. Sounds great. Plantera girl's a trooper. I think a Cobalt Shield is... Okay, hello. I was gonna say, I feel like a Cobalt Shield is absolutely warranted. By God, a gangster forgot to buff during that Skeletron fight. That's how stacked we are, baby. Here's the Necro Edge. This is the short sword we were trying to make out of here. Looks like it only takes 40 bones at an anvil. What a cheeky, sweet little surprise that is. Here is the Necro Edge. Let's see how it performs. Spawns homing bones upon killing enemies. Okay. In no world do I not try that shit out. That sounds so sick. Make your move, motherfucker. Ooh, you see it? I think it abuses iframes a little bit. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Just slaps them silly. That's incredible. I really like that. Remember that cheeky short sword I was telling you about in the beginning? The Knight's Edge one? Well, this is it right here, the Twilight Edge. And if I'm not mistaken, we have everything we need to get absolutely silly. I am gonna have to violate this wall a little bit, and hey, that's okay, you know? There's that, and there is that. Right click to change between light and dark mode. Let's see what it looks like. What the fuck? Look at this! Oh my god! I don't know if that's light or dark mode. Okay, I right-clicked. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my god! Now listen, I don't know which one's light mode and which one's dark mode, but god damn does it look cool. There is other short swords we could get as well. From what I'm seeing, there's the Crucible that's dropped by demons, the Stinger dropped by the Queen Bee, and last but not least, there's a Pone Needle dropped by the Wall of Flesh. I think other than that, we've just about tickled everything. Let's try this out. I don't know exactly what this one's doing. I don't know if it's charging or if I'm just holding. God damn, brother. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, switch it. Oh my god, they home? What the fuck is this? That's insane. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, that's crazy. I just hold this out, an idiot run. Oh my god! I really hit the quagmire right there. Oh god! So I'd like to do 2 things. I'd like to challenge Queen Bee and I'd like to get the Crucible. First and foremost, let's try and grind for that damn Crucible. And as I mentioned before, it drops from demons. I have no idea what the drop chance is. Oh my god, there it is. The fucking Crucible is here. Fantastic. Rip and Terror. Oh my god, it's from goddamn Doom. It's the Crucible from Doom. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, that is so sick. Oh, I couldn't be more thrilled. I could not be more thrilled to have that on deck. When I thought it was a Crucible, I don't have pictures of these things or anything. When I thought of the Crucible, alright, I was not thinking from fucking Doom, but here it is. I died. I guess I ripped and tore until it was done. I mean, it's done now. So I didn't do anything wrong inherently. Oh my god, that is so cool. I just realized our statue setup isn't going to work because I just combined 4 of our swords into one. But hey, it's alright. We'll just fill up what we have and it'll be a-okay. Now, what we happen to have right around here is a pretty decently sized area. And next to said decently sized area is a decently sized Queen Bee spawn. I cannot get... dude, look. I cannot get over this. This is so cool. It's really incredible, too, that you're able to switch between 2 options. I think that's good enough of an arena. Now we just gotta work our way in. Maybe hit that around. Here we go. Yes. Jesus Christ, that's so cool. That is so fucking cool. Oh man, I love it so much. Just absolutely shredding. Look at the little bastards go. I wonder if I switch to this and I just ram dash. So calamity brained at this point, ram dash, are you kidding me? Look at the fucking damage. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, well, let's see if we got it. Oh my god, we got it. Here's the Stinger. Very exciting. Oh no, it's got fat poison. That's good. That's real good. Won't you be my friend? Oh yes, I will. I can't get over that. That is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Guide Voodoo Doll. We have the arena that I totally built by hand while the cameras were off and totally didn't use quality of life for whatsoever. It is showtime. Let's see what happens. I want to try this out first and see how it goes. God. goes against him. That goes fucking good. Holy hell. That feels rather balanced, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I'm spoiled or not. Let's try this thing on him. Oh my god, the fucking damage is insane. Having to get in close to him is a nerve-wracking goddamn thing. Just literally, quite literally poking him in the eye with a stick. That's fucking crazy. That damage is crazy. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, he's getting a little pissed off now. I want to just hold this. Okay, that felt good, but he's getting a little too close for comfort. The scary part with these little bastards is the hungry keeps regenning, right? So, I mean, we're getting hits, but at the same time, they're targeting the hungry seemingly over the wall of flesh because the hungry are closer to us. So this does feel like a really good, like, kind of backup alternative, but I feel like this is our super soaker right here. Come here, you little fucker. Oh my god, he's close. Holy shit. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Holy shit. Oh my god, and we got the pony. 121 melee damage. Jesus. Fires the balls of flesh. Are you joking? The balls of flesh. I knew they were fucking real, and everyone tried to call me crazy. That is so good. Look at the fucking thing. That's so good. Oh god, yes, the balls of flesh are canon now. That's incredible. Oh, and they pierce. Ooh, that is really, really exciting stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, this mod does only go through pre-hard mode currently. However, you can bet your sweet asses when hard mode comes out, I am going to be here. This was incredibly fun, and I had a really, really good time playing it. A special shout out and a special thank you is warranted to that of Cosmic Arrow, the developer of the mod, for reaching out to me and seeing if I wanted to play this fantastic mod, and I sure am goddamn glad I did. I absolutely 100% would recommend this mod. It feels really fun. It feels super exciting to play, and the fact that there's over 20 short swords in just pre-hard mode, it really says something about the scope of the mod and how it's going to be in hard mode, in my opinion at least. It was super, super fun finding out what all the short swords do, but there's absolutely stuff that I missed, like I could not pull the Tide Turner to save my own left ass cheek. There's also short swords I'm sure I didn't give enough love because I was playing with one that was super fun at the time. So with that being said, I'd absolutely 150 million% recommend trying this mod out for yourself, and if anything, be sure to give the mod some love while you're at it. With that all being said though, that is going to be all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is probably a shorter upload, but I did have a really, really good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. If you did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content like this, as well as leave a comment down in the comment section below to let me know your thoughts on this video. For video and stream updates, make sure to follow my Instagram and Twitter linked down below, and to catch some juicy, sensual live streams coming soon to a theater near you, be absolutely sure to follow that Twitch link down below as well. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I'll be seeing all of you smoothed over balls of flesh in the next one. WaffleTime Perfectly Average Sword Edition out.